Good morning, collective. Hey, what is today? The 21st, first day of summer, longest day of the year. Yeah. So this week in history, 146 years ago, there was a big battle going on. We had the Sioux Indians, we had the Cheyenne. 10,000 Native American Indians fought for the land. U.S. Army was coming in saying, yo, you gotta move, you gotta get off this land, because they found gold in South Dakota. So we had Sitting Bull, right? That was one of the chiefs. And we had Crazy Horse. Spirit's telling me, yo, just mix up those two names because we just renamed it Sitting Crazy. We took the two names. We said, we're Sitting Crazy Brilliant. Because that's what Spirit wanted me to know, that you have changed the name of this game, if it was a game. But really what we did is we gave love a better name. You know that song, you give love a bad name? No, we gave love a new name, a better name. This is from Revelations, chapter 2, 17. It says, to him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth. I feel like we've received this new name because we renamed love. Hidden manna, it's a new name known only to its owner. This new name may stand for a form of existence that will be satisfying beyond anything that we've ever known or dreamed of in this life. So it's a super consciousness, not just consciousness, a super consciousness of how we transform this word called love. We've transformed it, the collective. You've done this through your readings. You've made love a better name. You've given it a better name. Spirit had on my heart, hammock. And I thought maybe it was Egyptian, so I started looking up hammock, H-A-M-U-K. All these past kings and leaders have had the symbol of a hammer, you know, to have power. But when Spirit gave me hammock, it was literally a hammock. Because we are in this hammock, almost like being in the womb, okay? Suspended with the love of Spirit. That's how it is when you exist with our love. Because think about it, summertime, wouldn't you want to be in a hammock right now? Suspended in that love that only comes from Spirit. So get a hammock. Because that's what you've done. You've transformed this word love into an actual verb. It's a state of being. It's a state of being in a hammock, okay? And you're in a womb, and you're protected by the love and light of the Spirit. So June 25th, 1876, 146 years ago. Battle of Little Bighorn. Big deal. Big deal. Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse fought, and they won. The 10,000 Native American Indians overtook Custer. The Indians called Custer Morning Star because they referred to, that's what they meant as Lucifer. But we also know that Morning Star represents Jesus too. It's almost like collective, we had to have a new name. We had to get a new name because it's not about the good or the bad, it's about the love. And that's what we kind of did. You know what I mean? Like we recognize in history that it's always been about the good and evil forces, but it's almost like, we're gonna just put this in the middle here. We're gonna be in a hammock and we're gonna be equalizing this. We're gonna be swaying to that summer breeze, summertime breeze. In love, in the womb of a Spirit's love. It's a new name. It's the sign of ownership and a mark of citizenship. So this new name, this hammock, it's taking ownership of the fact that we'd rather walk in love. We'd rather sway in love. I love it. I love it. I just think that's so beautiful. That Spirit would guide us to do this, to give love so much more meaning than the hammer, the power. You know what I mean? Alexa, play Billie Jean. So, cards, what do we want to tell collective today? These hardworking ladies and gentlemen that bring forth from the 12 tribes their tree of life. What do we want the tree of life to know right now? That we gave love a better name, a higher super consciousness of this name. It's not just conscious, like it's the super consciousness that this is what's needed right now. Yeah, that tree of knowledge is the other side of that. Adam stands by the tree of life, and then Eve stands by this tree of knowledge, good and bad. 5 fruits, 5 senses. But we have originated from the 12 tribes, from that tree of life. We knew that there had to be a better way. We knew there had to be a better way. And it's just so beautiful. I can't wait to go buy a hammock now. I'm excited. But yeah, June 25th, 146 years ago. So what's that, Sunday? Is that Sunday? So in this battle, it was quite obvious, like, yo, you can't take us off this land. This land is sacred. We have blessed this land. We are the power within the land. If you want power, it was a spiritual power. Those Indians, that was their citizenship, that was their ownership. I mean, those trees and those grass, all of that, they spoke to it, right? They claimed it. Like, yo, you can't take with force and brutality what was set with love and understanding and equilibrium with nature, right? Because they worked with nature. They respected nature. It's a secret of immortality, redefining the reality so we all have a better existence. All right, so what do the cards want to tell us today? Okay, there is some movement. There is this chariot, this vehicle to this new way of thinking and living and loving. There's an announcement that comes with this new journey, okay? They're going to be telling you some things, collective. I did get this message for someone. There's going to be a vendor that contacts you of some sort. I don't know if the vendor's like a florist or a gift, chocolate, I don't know, but they are going to contact you to go to the shop, because they want you to pick, something's been gifted to you, but they want you to pick it out so that you feel safe in receiving that gift. That's for somebody, because you must have done something really loving, so good job. In your subconscious, you're still worried about this, your pennies, your pinnacles. You know somebody's being left out in the cold. You really hope it's not you. But obviously, spiritually, you're not. Spiritually, like, yo, you've got this. You are. Look, I'm getting a message. Select from pregnant stereotypes. Pregnant stereotypes. Pregnant stereotypes left in the cold. Maybe that's what I want to tell you. This is in the forefront of your subconscious. This new gem that Spirit's given you, that yes, you did this right. Yes, your steps were right. Yes, you're walking right. This is how I want you to be, is safe in that womb, in that hammock, with that love, and knowing that you are loved. That's what this announcement is with this little guy and this little pinnacle. You're moving away from, oh wait, we got judgment. Okay, this is judgment. There's a judgment that's been made. I feel like a lot of people around you, collective, with your efforts, they're realizing, yeah, let's look at these people that actually don't plot and don't scheme and but just do fun things, and they're fun people and they love and they have no desire to hurt anybody. I think this judgment was called. I really do. Now it's going to be announced some way, probably through social media or the news, or maybe a knock at your door, collective. I'm not sure, but it's coming down to the 3D. It's going to be circulated. See all those clouds? See all that air? See the birds that are chirping about it? There's some kind of activity about this that's going on right now. So, Alexa, play Battle of New Orleans.
Here's the Battle of New Orleans.
So we still got this guy out here. This is Earth. This is Capricorn. This is the 5 senses, right? Some sinful desire, where we've already took ownership of this new name that has nothing to do with sinful desire. It's an ownership that sits in like truth and love and releases the desire of the flesh for desires of the spirit. So we've released this guy, but he's still here. He's still upset. He's like, well, where do I fit in this? You know, I still have citizenship here. Yeah, just not as much citizenship. Not as much. And this is how people see you. This was fated. This was a fated event. I like this card because you got this little Egyptian god here. He might be trying to slow it down. Who knows? He might be trying to help you out. He's turned this wheel. And then we got the Sphinx. And they're all reading the Torah. Do you see these 4 books they're reading? These Sphinx signs, they're all reading the Torah, which is like one of the original scrolls of like how to rule the universe, which is like the good way to rule the universe, not the bad way. So yeah, they're all the 4 elements are in tune to that. That's how people see it. Like, you're not, you know, this is the truth. This is what you're hoping for. Hopes and wishes. Hopes and wishes that you get some news. I think you'll get it through spirit. I really do. I think he's giving you a lot of the downloads to get you to this point, like what was happening, like a lot of the black magic stuff. Yesterday, what's funny, I think I did a reading, like I lost all my personal information, and I had dumped that purse out. And so then I gave it to my kids. I'm like, okay, you be my witness. Just dump this purse out. So one little girl takes it, dumps it out. She's like, no, nothing here, Mom. The other one, Mom, look. And it was in there. Okay, so see, this is black magic. Because it wanted to get me to the point like, oh my God, I'm losing it. But it was just so simple because it just took that extra little energy in the room to be like, no, it's here, you're good. So... but that's what they want to do to you, collective. They want you to question yourself, to not believe in what you stand for. And what you stand for is just so, it's just, you've just renamed love. I mean, it's huge. You're in a hammock, a womb of love that has never been defined before. It's pretty powerful. They don't like it, but Spirit's going to be letting you know what's going on with that. Because there's some people that are kind of defensive about this. Like, yo, I'm loving too. If you're loving too, then put down your sword and be real. I love you, collective. Have an awesome day.